Welcome to Shay It Out Loud, the podcast where real conversations meet heart, humor, and honesty. I'm Shay, your host, bringing stories, insights, and a little laughter as we navigate life, growth, and everything in between. Whether it's mental health, parenting, or finding balance in the chaos, we'll dive in together. So grab your coffee, tea, or whatever keeps you going. Let's Shay It Out Loud. Hey everyone, welcome back to Shay It Out Loud. Today we're diving into something that we all know is truly special, friendships. The power of sisterhood, the importance of having those solid, uplifting friendships that make life just a little bit sweeter. Now I'm sure we all have that one friend who's been a shoulder to cry on, a voice of reason, or someone who just gets us on another level. But have you ever stopped to think about the impact those friendships have on your mental health, your growth, your happiness? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to explore. But before we get started, make sure you're following me on social media and don't forget to subscribe wherever you're listening. All right, let's get started. Friendships aren't just about fun times and laughs. Although that's a big part of it, they actually play a huge role on our emotional and mental well-being. Think about it. When you're feeling down, who's the first person you call? Or when you need advice, who do you turn to? Your friends or your support system, and they can make all the difference. Studies have shown that people with close friendships are happier, less stressed, and even live longer. Isn't that incredible? We often think about how our friends feel about us, but what about how we feel about them? Friendships give us a sense of belonging, boost our self-esteem, and even help us navigate the ups and downs of life. And you know what else? Friendships can help you feel less alone, especially in tough times when you might be going through something. When you have someone who truly understands you, even without words, that's magic right there. You get that comfort, that I got your back feeling. Now, friendships come in all shapes and sizes, right? You got your ride or die friends who are there no matter what, but then you also have those who fill other special roles in your life. Let's talk about the different types of friends we all need. Number one, the confidant. This is the friend who knows your deepest secrets, your fears, your hopes. You trust them with your heart and they never judge you. They listen, they hold space, and they offer advice when needed. This is the person you can talk to about anything. Number two, the cheerleader. This friend is always in your corner. No matter what, they hype you up, encourage you, and celebrate your wins. Even the little ones. They remind you that you are capable of achieving anything. Number three, the mentor. Now, this is the friend who has been where you are and always offers guidance. They got wisdom that they freely share, helping you navigate life challenges with more clarity. And number four, the fun friend. And of course, we can't forget the fun friend. This is the one who brings laughter, adventure, and lightheartedness to your life. They make you forget about the stresses of the world and just live in the moment. So whether you have one friend who fill all these roles or a handful who specialize in different ones, it's important to recognize how each type of friendship brings something unique and valuable to your life. All right, so let's talk about maintaining and nurturing those friendships, because we all know it's easy to get caught up in the hustle of life and let our friendships fall to the back burner. But here's the thing. Friendships are like any other relationship. They require effort, communication, and love. I gotta be real with you. There's definitely been times when I haven't been the best friend. I allowed life, work, family, and even my own personal struggles to take center stage, and my friendships have ended up on the bottom of my priority list, and I'm not proud of that. I think we've all had those moments where we get so busy that we forget to check in on the people who's been there with us through the thick and thin. It's not intentional, but it happens. And maybe you've been there too, feeling like you're being pulled in a million different directions, and the people who love you the most get the short end of the stick. And while it's easy to justify, I realize it's not fair to them. I've had moments where I haven't picked up my phone when I should have, or I've canceled plans because something else came up. But here's the thing. I've learned that those small things, those missed calls, those skipped brunches, and not showing up when I said I would, hurt the friendship. And it's something I have to own. I'm saying this because I know I'm not the only one. I know life can get overwhelming, and sometimes we neglect the people who need our presence. But the truth is, friendships are too important to let fall to the wayside. When we don't nurture those relationships, we lose that connection, and that's something I'm working hard to do better at. I've realized that it's not about being over the top or having huge moments. It's about those little check-ins, those thoughtful messages, and showing up when you say you will. It's about prioritizing your friendships, even when life is busy, because our friends deserve that. So for all of my listeners who might be feeling like they've let their friendships slip a little, I get it, I really do, but it's never too late to reconnect, to say, hey, I've been busy, but I miss you, and I want to do better. Friendships need attention, just like anything else. And I think we can all agree that when we put our effort in it, the reward is so worth it. And don't worry, we all been there. We're human, but the key is recognizing it and doing better. So after you finish listening to this episode, think of one friend who you haven't checked in with in a while and send them a text. It doesn't have to be anything huge, just a simple, hey, how are you? That can make a difference. Now, don't get me wrong. Friendships aren't always easy, and sometimes they change. That's a part of life. Whether it's growing apart from someone or facing a difficult situation together, not all friendships last forever, and that's okay. It's important to recognize when a friendship might be toxic or no longer serving you in a healthy way. Sometimes we outgrow each other, and that's not a bad thing. It just means we're evolving. Letting go of a friendship doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you're creating space for the right people to come in your life. Okay, so let's end this on a high note. Let's talk about celebrating our friends. Our friends deserve to be celebrated for all the ways they show up for us, so take a moment today and let your friend know how much they mean to you. I want to challenge you all to reach out to a friend today, maybe send them a text message just to say, I appreciate you, or plan a fun hangout, whether it's brunch or a girls' night, or even a virtual coffee date. Celebrate your friendships because they're priceless. Friendships are truly a gift, and I want to encourage you all to nurture and cherish the friends you have in your life. It's so easy to get caught up in everything else, but when we prioritize those connections, they enrich our lives in ways we cannot explain. Remember, no matter where you are in life, you deserve to have those beautiful, supportive friendships that help you grow and shine. And if you don't have that circle yet, trust, it's out there waiting for you. All right, friends, I hope today's episode inspired you to reach out to someone who's been a part of your journey. I want to hear your stories, so make sure you follow me on social media and let me know how you're celebrating your friendships this week. Until next time, keep shining, keep loving, and keep cherishing your sisterhood, and Shay It Out Loud. Thanks for tuning in to Shay It Out Loud. I hope today's episode gave you something to think about, smile over, or share with a friend. Don't forget to follow me on IG and TikTok at Shay It Out Loud for updates. And catch new episodes every Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Until next time, take care, be kind, and don't be afraid to Shay It Out Loud.